everybody. Let's see what fun we're going to have tonight. She's looking a little bit fried, but it's going to be all right. Ah, trick or treat. Let's see. Nothing cute about that. Yikes. I wish we could like do this stuff prior to even coming on, because it doesn't give you that option. But anyways, here we are. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Hello, everybody. Hello, Margot. Hello, hello, Devontae. Hello, everybody. Blessings all. Hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining. No, our physical location here in Mobile is not. We closed that in March, and I'm certain I made that announcement. But anyways, bonjour, hello everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hope everyone's doing well. So again, we will begin here. Let me get myself situated, because she's not, clearly. She is not together. I tell you all, it's so funny because it was not funny, but it's interesting because a lot of people think, oh, it's perfectly fine, Devontae. It is perfectly fine. Thought I knew you, but clearly I don't. But it's all right. So with me, I'm going to, I look so regal, really? I think I look so ratchet. That's amazing. Thank you for saying such kind words. I appreciate you. Hey, Willie. Bonsoir. So, this is your free weekly Zodiac readings. Bonjour. Bonsoir. Je suis Commodore Zorano du Delaco Imperial Meno Mentos de la Pun. Welcome to my channel. Bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your free weekly Zodiac readings. If you are mesmerized by the weave that hangs upon my nails, or my nails, please check out King's Press on Instagram. We will not be lighting the candles tonight because I'm not trying to mess these up. Not tonight, at least. But anyways, welcome. This again is your free weekly Zodiac readings. Please make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, a sweet kind comment below. Yeah, let's see announcements. Ooh. Hold on one second. I want to grab a box to show you some of the things that the people will be getting from the Conjure. 1 second. All right, I am back. I missed something. So, anyways, wanted to just grab a couple of things just so that we can show you guys sort of a general idea of what people receive for the Conjure Fete. So even if you don't do it this year and you're interested in doing it next year, you know, well, next year's gonna be in person. I'm just being very clear. I don't, and it may sound very insensitive. It may even be foolish, but I'm okay with that. I'll handle that when that time comes. But this will be the last year that we do it completely virtual. The experience is amazing online and virtual, and you get a lot. But when you are here in the space of Mobile, my baby, when I tell you, when I tell you, okay, it is a completely different experience. I know, as I'm not being insensitive. I know Corona is a real thing. I know all of that jazz, but I also know that our ancestors lived through times with less science and thrived in worse conditions. And living in a traditional way, knowing the things that we know, if we're truly living traditionally, why can't we do the same? And I really think that we actually end up limiting ourselves and actually distancing ourselves from all the things we've been preparing for. What sense does that make? We've been eating better. We're planning stuff. We're doing all of these things. We're herbal remedies. All of this stuff. But here it is, a time in which those things can be utilized. But we go, oh no, just stay inside. That didn't keep. I mean, you just got to think. And I do have to speak to people of color. Although I know that the medical and the big pharma industry here in America was never meant for us, as as little systems are, other than prison, it seems. Wasn't created for us, but and I know that a lot of people of color ended up transitioning. I'm not going to say in regards to contracting corona and dying from it, as it is the treatment they received while having corona in the care of healthcare professionals. Now, I can't speak for all healthcare professionals, but I also have to make this part very clear. And again, this may not be the most politically correct thing to say, but I don't care. I'm just making it clear I don't care. You got to think about 50% of this country, almost 50% of this country voted for a individual that stood for racism, that stood for hatred. So just think about that in regards to every other person, or 1 out of 2 people could, not all, okay, could not all be racially biased. And that's a real thing. You know, when you think about the law, you think about the court systems, you think about the medical systems, you think about, you know, education and school and all of these things. And so, anyways, point being is, what have we been preparing for? What have we been preparing for? What was all of this for? You know? So, but I know for a fact that this year will be the last year that we do a complete virtual conjure. In fact, in 2022, there will be 2 events. 2 events. The Conjure Fest, and one that I cannot mention at this time, but it is going to be huge. And you're going to want to come. It is just, it's going to, if I had to just put it into one word right now, it's going to be a good time. A real good time. So, anyways, there's that. I also want to just say thanks to each and every I believe in wearing a mask with the glasses and all, and breathing and fogging up and condensation, deliberations and situations, all kinds of things. I am well aware of that, because I try to be cute with my hater blockers, and homegirl is walking around here feeling like Ray Charles, and I'm like, hold up, slow up, what is going on here? So, anyways, wonderful Devontae, I would love to meet you and see you. So I want to say thanks. Thank you so very much to each and every one of you that has made your purchase for the Country Fest and participate in this year. And I also want to say thanks to those that were supposed to come in person and was so understanding and kind, and went with the flow of moving to virtual VIP and all of those things. Yes, Maria. She says next year is on like Donkey Kong. So let me show you a couple of things. So I want to show you a couple of things. This isn't everything, but all the things that we have in the boxes now, I think they'll be complete. There's 2 boxes that you'll be receiving. One box from me with the items we have, and then City Alchemist, Eric and Alexis, the authors of Magia Magia, who will be teaching the Magia class and the La Santa Muerte class. We'll be sending a box as well, because they had things they needed to conjure and recipe together as well. So it was easier to have them mail their things off and we mail these things off. So you should be getting 2 boxes. So here's just a couple of things. So in the Herbal Alchemy class, you'll be getting myrrh, lavender, rose, and calendula. All of these in these amazing resealable packets that you can reuse. You're going to end up getting these very sturdy and actual glass vials. So we're not doing no plastic situations here. So we're getting real stuff. You'll be getting a jar for your Juju class, as well as some marbles. I don't do Juju, I do Hoodoo. So I'm interested to see. I sort of know where this is going, but Serenity will teach that class. For those VIP individuals, you will receive your own Hygiene root to do whatever you please. There is some sugar cane in here for the Love Conjure class, a bag for your Mojo hand that we will be conjuring. You'll get a whole pack of charcoal. You'll be getting your mineral oil. Ooh, he's gonna have to tie these up. Otherwise, the herbs are gonna fall out. I mean, the crystals are gonna fall out. So there are also crystals here that you're gonna have as well. So, and this is for your Herbal Alchemy class. This is your rose quartz. I think y'all are getting rose quartz. You're getting maybe citrine. I know onyx and some other situations. But no, these are gonna have to be tied up. These can't just be open sitting in a box like this. You have a mirror that you're getting for your Reversing Conjure class, as well as a wooden board. And these are just some of the items. There's many other herbs that you'll be receiving as well. And again, you have another box coming too. So you literally get tools and supplies for every single class. Every class. So I'm just ecstatic about it. And again, I want to give thanks to everyone that made your purchase and those things. For those that are looking for a private reading, please go to conjuresouth.com and follow all of the instructions. Y'all, listen, I know it is a struggle. It is not the Yes, the deadline was for Wednesday, last Wednesday, because we have to get these things on out of the door. So, yeah. So, anyways, and I want to say, I would pull up my email to tell y'all everything that you're going to be getting in your um, Mahia box and your box for Santa Muerte. So, anyways, I know that it is not the smoothest experience getting your readings with me, but please bear with me. You will get your readings. Just please follow the directions, and I will email you, give you dates and times. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am having a difficult time. I got off my schedule. Like, I'm the kind of individual that like works by a schedule and would be and best to work in that way. Like, I got doom 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 to do in this hour, that hour, and have everything sectioned off. Normally I get up at 4:30 every morning, and I'm up sometimes to 12. But I tell y'all, I am literally exhausted beyond belief. And you have to just think right here. So we have a very substantial amount of Conjure boxes going out. We have Institute boxes going out. I have two Institutes that's going on at the same time right now. So I have all of those boxes going out on top of regular orders, which, and again, I don't um, ship out everything. However, right now, I'm having to try to do as much as I can because I don't take vacations. Um, the last time it took me, no, I don't think I've had a vacation in 10 years. Yeah, I think 10 years. I have not had a vacation. And so that's why it's funny to me because some people who are incredibly, um, not right now, Rayleigh. I'm still working on some things. So the thing about, like, so for example, some people, some viewers, bonsoir, ça va c'est, ça parfait, I'm good, merci, ça va bien. Comment se passe la journée ou le soir? Um, so, anyways, so I had one client actually um, make the comment like, "Oh, I'm not going to be hello, Didi, hello, D-Doc. um, I'm not interested in your horseback riding and all your new ventures and da 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 da." Thinking that, well, first of all, I need for a lot of people to understand this because a lot of people think that this is the only thing I do. I own a skincare and makeup company that is manufactured in Canada. Um, I owned gyms and studios for gymnastics and cheerleading um, for a couple of decades. Okay, and people are like, a couple of decades. You seem pretty young, and I am pretty young. But again, I um I didn't grow up like everybody. I grew up privileged. My business started when I was 15 years old. So almost 2 decades or so. But um, my business, I started business at the age of 15. Um, I literally stopped college because my career um, had was had taken off so well. People go to college to do and make what I was making then. So, anyways, I say all of that to say this. I say all of that to say this. Um, don't be so foolish to think that like this is all that I do and that I am frolicking around the southeast just doing whatever and not worrying about my business at all. No. So me going well, They fix their mouth and then I fix their mouth. Um, so there's that. They fixed their mouth and then I fixed their mouth. Like I tell people, I am allergic to bad wigs. I'm allergic to ugly. I am also allergic to apologies. I don't do them at all. So, doing the horses and being around the horses and doing the equine journey and all of those things, doing my music, okay, creates a space where I can at least be grounded to escape some. Thank you so much, Maria. But it allows me to escape and stay grounded. It recharges me. It recharges me. It's the only time that I get to go outside, and I have to drive 30 minutes to do that. So it's like there's just so many, so many things that I'm doing, but I appreciate so many of you that are so understanding to everything that's going on and all those things. But when I tell y'all we are busting our, excuse me for any children that are watching, but we are busting, I'm not even gonna say it, busting our tails, because there are children that watch. So just know that if you made an order, you're going to get your order. If you made a reading, you're going to get your reading. If you have me doing spiritual work for you, my baby, you going to have that spiritual work done. But it is so important that I am in the right space so that I am manifesting everything that you need and everything that you want, everything that you desire. And so I know what I have to do for myself in order to be the best for you. So there's that. I want to again encourage each and every one of you to please go like my personal artist page, Cotalia, where I will be releasing my first single. Okay? All right? I would love for you all to go and subscribe to that channel. You all have heard a little bit of Maria said, and the products are worth the wait. Thank you so, so very much. And so, like, even for example, I'm going to get back to my single and all of those things. But even for example, you know, back in November, I told you all I had a vision of 4 deaths. Someone said they got their hands today. Wonderful. No, but the thing about it is, so someone said you can't expect to, you can't be expected to deny yourself and be at your best for people. It's funny though, because people don't, in 2021, because we have been conditioned to believe you are entitled to something, and also have been conditioned to believe that money moves everybody. Not I. Not I. I don't move for money. I don't get up and I have to go to work. I gotta go to work. Like, I don't live to work. I work to live. Okay? But if you have that mentality of I live to work, I live to my career, I'm gonna be a business owner, and da 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 and all of those things, you will never, let me tell you, you will never live a day in your life. When you worry, I want to just teach y'all a little bit about manifesting money as well. And I also want to say the law of attraction ain't magic. Let me just say that. So those affirmations, that's law of attraction. It's not conjuring. But in the space of attracting money, in the space of obtaining, in the space of having a overflow of wealth, Do not chase a dollar. Do not chase a coin. Do not chase a bag, because you will forever be chasing. Okay? A person who is out here, I'm going to be honest, in today's age, there are spiritual entertainers and spiritual businesses, period. Okay? There are spiritual entertainers and spiritual businesses. I didn't grow up like that. I grew up in a space of being a spiritual service. So my service, to make sure that my ashe is at a level so that you get everything with those hands, that you get everything with those dirts and powders and candles and such. In order for that to happen, I have to make sure that I am good. But anyways, the point that I'm making is this. You don't chase the coin. You don't chase the bag. Because a person that chases always chase. Even when you get, you're then chasing the next thing. Okay? You never actually obtain and invest and thrive with that. You're always on the go. I gotta. I heard one time, you don't start living until you start living your dream or the pursuit to your dream. And I will tell y'all that with my music. With my music and this horseback riding, when I tell you that is the moment in my life I can start seeing that I have been able to start living. Because from the age of 5 to now, my whole upbringing has been how to fix the community. And when I say fix, I mean like work, conjuring. How do I best serve the community? What does the community serve for me? Before I became queen of my lineage, it was, okay, then how do I serve my girls in gymnastics? All right, all of them need scholarships, and every single one of them, well, I won't say every single one, all of them had the ability to get scholarships, but only about 90% of them actually got cheerleading and gymnastics scholarships. And so it is so imperative to live. When you are chasing the bag, you are simply existing on this earth to pursue. Listen, like they say, and y'all know I don't get into this whole energy vibe thing. But currency, money, it is a vibration. It is a energy. It's going to come and it's going to go. It's going to have its ups and it's going to have its downs. Now, you can conjure and manifest, get more or less, but the point is, don't consume and make your objective and your motive to be that. Also, many of you got to begin to recondition or relearn, unlearn, purge yourself of this idea of success and wealth. Many people, and I know we got to get to these free weekly Zodiac readings. We're already 30 minutes in, but this is a word, so I'm going to go with it. Many people have this idea, I want Oprah money. But you're not Oprah. That's Oprah's blessing. So when you do your prayers and you do your petition, don't ask for the wealth or ask for wealth or financial ability or freedom with the idea of somebody else's accomplishment or somebody else's seemingly success. No. You pray to have pray for wealth beyond your imagination that was designed for you. Okay? Pray for the financial ability, financial opulence, financial freedom, financial generational, indefinite, eternal wealth beyond your imagination that was designed for you, your lineage, and whatever and however that looks. Okay? And so when you reconstruct that, your whole dynamic and world changes. For years, because of my blood lineage or because of my last name, grew up with people who, on an average, made somewhere between $500 to $600,000 a year, on an average. Families. I can honestly say some of the worst people ever designed on this earth. Ever designed on this earth. The worst. The worst. Um, and I mean, one family had their mama living in a basement who had Parkinson's, with no assistance. But I take care of my mom. She lives with us. That's what you call that. She seems like a prisoner, and she needs help. That's not, that ain't it. That ain't it. And I mean, and the facade of it all, it's ridiculous. And so I eventually, I had to remove myself from that. Um, which is a part of the reason why I closed my gyms and studios, because I was surrounded by all of that on a regular basis. And I'm just like, I just don't need to be rubbing elbows with you. Like, you don't validate what I do and who I am. But anyways, um, I want you all to start living, is the point that I'm making. Y'all gotta start living. You gotta start living. You gotta start enjoying every single day. Do something that has nothing to do with your obligations and responsibilities, or the only obligation or responsibility you have is to give to yourself at least once a day. Do something. Sometimes it's, for me, it's ordering Starbucks. I don't do it often, but sometimes it's like, I just want some sugar today and I'm going to order Starbucks. And that is my little escape, right? So there's that. So I went on that whole rant again just to say, y'all, please go and like my Hotalia page so you all can see my new single that's coming out next week. It is called Spell. And with that being said, we are actually providing the Cotalia, the Spell Oracle cards. There are two sets. You have the Grand set, which is it is the Grand set, which is the large set. This set has 48 cards, and the Royal set has 54 cards. So, with that being said, I would love for you to see the Spell Oracle cards. These cards have symbols that definitely reflect on so the large set has 48. The regular set has 54 cards. So anyways, I will show you. These are the cards, and the cards we will be reading with tonight. So these will be going, hopefully, no, they don't have different set of cards. This set just has additional royal cards. So these cards that are black, gold, and white are your royal eights. Anyways, as I was mentioning to y'all about my my visions of death back in November, my first vision of death of one of my aunts just got a message that she's headed to hospice now. So, among everything else, as my family is messaging, I do apologize. So as with everything else going on, I also have that to deal with and to tend to, because this is how it goes. These are oracle cards. These are not tarot. And I will be doing a video on these cards as well as divination as a whole. So be on the lookout for that, okay? So these are Royal 8 cards. The Royal 8 cards are black, gold, and white. These cards have heavy significant meanings in your life. I really love these. And they are also beautiful with the gold gilded edges there. So all of these, why did I start flipping these this way? Because they ain't got a lick of sense, that's why. Not a hot lick, but it's gonna be okay. So these are the Royal 8 cards that really provide strong influence in your life. I wanna show you one of my favorites. Have I gotten to it yet? No, I haven't. So I'm gonna just keep going. So these are just different, beautiful, beautiful cards. These symbols do reflect hoodoo and conjuring, but it also gives you some great outlines to celestial bodies like stars, moons, and suns, as they were also looked at. Thank you so much. This is the card of working, le travail, the work. So there's your gris-gris bag, your jaw, your 5-point spot, which my students know this is your crossroads, so forth and so on. Le cadeau, which is the gift of sight, telling us that we need to trust our intuition. Love, love, love this card. The Potter, which talks about your purpose. So when people go like, is this man meant for me? And this card comes up, it means that he was designed for you. Are they for sale yet? No, not yet. Not yet. Les ancêtres, the ancestors, your orbs and situations. The Fly. So this is our death card. And it comes with a beautiful book. This is one of my favorite cards here. La Force. Love La Force. And so these will be matte finish. I did a set that was gloss and I really didn't like them. Okay, and so you see all of those were black, gold, and white. Well, now we get to just the white cards where the print is all white. These are your court cards. These are the cards that are complementary to Le Pied, the foot, your path. Ooh. Le Rat, the rat, the snake, the betrayal, the treason, the scandal of it all. But I'm not going to go through all of these, but I just wanted to show you some of them. And then as you continue on, there are other great ones as you go throughout the deck as well. But I will be reading with these tonight. These will be for pre-order soon. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying soon, because I don't want to give you all a date. I don't want to give you all put any expectations on all of this until I am certain of everything and I have like sets already made. And the reason why is because I already have a lot going on and I don't want to let myself down and I don't want to let you down either. So these will be for pre-order as soon as possible, but more importantly, as soon as I have everything to go with that. But you do have this set and you do have this set, okay? And there's other things that are coming. So make sure, and also too, you can actually pre-save my single spell on Apple Music and iTunes. And if you go to my Instagram, there's a link there on my Cotalia page that you can click. So, anyways, before we get into the readings, I would like to ask each and every one of you, please, 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 give this video a thumbs up. I want to see hearts in the comments if you all are ready for your free weekly zodiac reading. We will be using the spell oracle cards. I go from Capricorn to Sagittarius, Capricorn to Sagittarius. If you are excited about these nails, please make sure that you go and like King's Press. All right, we said we got 72 viewers. I got 35 likes. 2 plus 2 clearly ain't 4. Oops, 70 views. People said, well, I just won't watch then. Bye. Oops, 69. Isn't that funny? People would rather not watch than to do a thumbs up. Then why are you here? It's like that TikTok situation. Oh my gosh, I can't. My family with my aunt. It's so funny though. It's like, you know, people like, I don't believe, you know, it's a TikTok, you know, I don't believe in hoodoo. Then divorce your husband, I sent. Divorce him. Don't take that man that's coming. Okay? You don't care what I'm doing. Yet you're watching these free weekly zodiac readings. So anyways, I will be going from Capricorn to Sagittarius. Capricorn to Sagittarius. Using the spell oracle cards. Put that house back on market. What you say? What you say? I don't believe in your word. Is that right? Can I have that truck back then? Then give me your baby. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, well, I don't necessarily believe that. All right, then. If that's true, then go have dinner with your dead baby daddy. I'm just saying. He ain't really dead then, right? I mean, I don't know. Is that what you saying? All right, here we go. So here are your free weekly zodiac readings. Again, I go from Capricorn to Sagittarius. I am using the spell oracle deck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Capricorns, you get the card of the spider web. And I'm going to tell you what I love about this deck. The definition book, the guidebook, has really in-depth discussions about the imagery, but then it also just gives very clear what the cards mean as well. So I'm really excited about that. So it's Capricorns, you get the card of the spider web. The card of the spider web tells us that you need to be prepared. Prepared for the blessings that are coming into your life. The spider web is created in preparation of the food and the blessings that are about to come in that we're about to obtain. So it is that the spider web is also a tool, a spiritual tool used to protect your homes. This is why you do not kill spiders when you move into a new house. They are there to protect your home. So, Capricorns, be prepared to receive your blessings this week. Be prepared to succeed beyond your imagination this week. Be prepared for any delays, but allow those delays to be a setup for your success this week. But it's a space of preparation, the setup to your success. Without proper preparation, you do not create a space that is conducive to the blessings that you are worth and deserving of having. So, prepare. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius, and these do read in reverse as well. You get the card of the Rooster reverse. The card of the Rooster reverse tells us that this week there are definite endings. There will be definite endings are happening. It says these old days are going to be late, not so much as late to rest, but they are gone. They are not returning. Oh my gosh, my family. Oh, everybody's sending prayers and such for my aunt. I'm gonna tell you, my aunt, I really enjoyed how realistic she was. She knew, because after I told my family about the visions, my aunt literally started taking her stuff and giving it away to people because she knew once that vision comes, it's a done deal. It's only a matter of time, and it's going to happen within a matter of months, if not at the longest, I mean, half a year possibly, but it's going to happen. And so she started giving things to her sisters, like my mom and all of those things. And so she was just really, she was like, look, y'all, I am going to die or I am dying. And so let me go ahead and, do all of those things. And so the other day, I think Friday, she went in to get a checkup or something, had some difficulty breathing, and now here she is, more than likely will transition tonight. But there's that. So, Aquarius, you have that space of, again, where there will be a clear ending, the ending of a day, a ending of a situation. So when we get the card of the Rooster, and I want y'all to understand, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of history, hoodoo history. Roosters are spirits that bring definite, brings the sun or takes the sun away. So if the rooster is upright or it crows in the morning, then you know there is something arriving. If it crows in the evening, something is departing, and it's a definite departure. So understand that this week there will be a definite departure in your life that will not return. That will not return. And it doesn't make it a negative thing, but just understand that whatever day is ending, it is ending. Melcy, thank you so very much. Pisces, interestingly enough, you get the fish, le poisson. Le poisson reversé, actually. So this is the fish reverse. This is telling us that for you this week, that you are going to have to move with conviction. Things that happen will be happening deliberately. Things are not happening by chance. Things just aren't by coincidence. Everything that happens to you this week is happening, not only happening for you, but is being deliberately happening, has been planned, has been thought about, has been premeditated. And again, that does not necessarily mean a negative thing, but there is a definite deliberate action. Things are just not innocently happening or coincidentally happening. Very, very adamant and deliberate. But I also want to, Mel C, thank you so, so, so very much. I appreciate it. So with that also being said, you also need to be deliberate in your actions. Don't just let things spill out. Be deliberate. Be where move it with conviction and make sure that things are going that things are as you want them to be or that they need to be. But it's about being deliberate, being factual, being actual, being concrete, and moving, acting on that space. Thank you, Melcy. Melcy, thank you all so much for the prayers for my family. My mother called me this morning and she was like, I just spoke to her a little bit before the readings here, and she was just saying like, she woke up in the middle of the night and was like, this is not going to be a good day, knowing that my aunt would transition today. And she was like, I just need a little bit of pick me up. Well, I'm not that one. Like, I am not the one to call if you need to pick me up. I am the one to give you understanding, because I understand where there is understanding, there is no chaos. And where there is no chaos, there is peace. So I'm going to give you what's going to give you peace. It may not be that shoulder to cry on. I am that mama that's going to say, hey, look, straighten up, buttercup. And that's, why can't you give money in this chat? I don't know, but if you give me a thumbs up, that's wonderful. So that'll be perfectly fine. I'll be very happy with the thumbs up. But I appreciate your sentiment. But yeah, so I'm just like, go ahead and be. My mother is one of the most loving individuals I know. And so she takes things the hardest. And in my family, we don't have deaths in my family. We have deaths in my family on cycles, and normally, or in increments. And normally it's a 15 to 20 year, sometime, I would say maybe more to 20 to 30 year increments is how my family tends to transition. So you get everybody in their 90s and hundreds, and then there's another group. So that's like that. But it's just how it goes down. But it is what it is. So that's Pisces. Aries. Aries, you get the card of the Root. This says this week we want to really your foundation. And when I say foundation, I mean the core of you, the core of your being, your home, what grounds you. That's where your focus needs to be, is your foundation. Mel C, is your foundation, is where your focus has to be. How is your foundation looking? Are you grounded? Are you together? Are you organized? Are you collected? Is your foundation unshakable? Is it unbreakable? Because depending on your foundation, has an effect on everything else, has an effect on your house and everything else that's going on in your life, right? So thank y'all so, so, so very much for the prayers, kindness, and condolences. Merci. So that's you. So my Aries, I want you to just bring your focus to your foundation. Bring your focus, your thoughts, your energy to that space. Okay? So before building another structure onto your property, check your foundation. Okay? Taurus, you get le travail. Le travail. This is the card of the work. This is telling y'all that y'all got some spiritual work that you need to be doing this week. There is spiritual work that needs to be done. Now, it does not show me what spiritual work needs to be done, but it says that for you this week, the things that happen will be spiritually influenced. if you're wondering about signs, you are getting spiritual signs. If it's about manifesting things you've been sort of contemplating it, this is the week to do that work. If it's something you need to release, this is the week to do that work. But understand that whatever you experience and whatever is experiencing, wherever you are experiencing and whatever is happening to you on a spiritual plane. It's happening to you on a spiritual plane. All right? Just thoughts in my head about, not about the reading, it's about makeup. Y'all know I'm vain. So, anyways, that was Taurus. Gemini. Gemini, you get the card of l'hiver. This is the card of the winter. The card of the winter, isn't that a beautiful card? I really like it. The card of the winter tells Gemini to reserve your energy. Don't give out all your energy. Don't overact. Don't overuse. Don't overindulge. It says reserve your energy. Rest. You need to rest. Okay? Because you're going to need this in order to, you're going to need this energy later. But right now you need to rest. You know, if you rest now and you reserve your energy, you conserve your energy, you will have more energy to be efficient later. So that's what it is saying. Yes, your lips are gorgeous. I was like, did Queen get her lips done? Oh my gosh. No. Baby. She did not get her lips done. She may get some other things done. She has had no work yet. But baby, that day will come. Maybe a makeup class. Are you kidding me? Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all are gassing me up because I feel like the second head on doggone Hocus Pocus this evening. I feel like I look like monkey breath smells. I mean, but I thank y'all so very much for your kindness. But yes, so I'm like, all right. Yes, indeed. I said what I said. I said what I said. Oh, Mel C, Mel C. And listen, I'm not saying that because I want y'all to give me all kinds of, praise or whatever else. All right? GC says you are exhausted and people out here looking crazy. You're looking, oh, Mel C, Mel C. Thank you. Y'all are so kind. You're so sweet. I do appreciate it. Much appreciated. But my thing is, I want to show up for you all no matter what. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So going back, let me get focused because y'all know I'm quick to skip a zodiac sign. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So yes, again, Gemini, you need to just reserve your energy. You're gonna need your energy this week. So definitely oh, Mel C, Mel C. Thank you, thank you. So, Gemini, reserve your energy this week. Rest. You need to rest this week. Okay? Thank y'all. Again, like I said, I'm not looking for no praises. I'm not looking for no compliments. I am who I am, what I am, and how I look is just what it is. Whether it's the best of me or the worst of me, it is what it is. But I thank y'all for the compliments. But I didn't say those things fishing for compliments because some people do that. And I'm not that person. Okay? So there's that. Cancers. Cancers, you get the card of Le Trust Rule. This is the card of the three wheels. Cancers, this tells us that there is a block. There is one thing that's getting in your way. You know, there's one thing that's getting in your way. There's one thing that needs to be removed. But yeah, so there are there is one big issue in your way this week that needs to be removed. That you need to recognize what it is and remove it. Literally, I mean, it's just one issue, one problem. Is that why I ordered a rolled open candle? More than likely, it's pulling weeds. It's pulling weeds, removing blocks. If they blocking your path, but weeds are nothing but plants in the wrong place. You know, that block can be a person. It can be yourself. It can be your mind. So take a moment and assess what you have going on. Assess where you're trying to go and what is preventing you from getting it. Not going there, but getting it. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something else too, especially why my hair looks so frizzy. Okay, I had to actually reschedule one reading today because I was doing one reading and I heard what seemingly was a water fountain. And interestingly enough, there's no water fountains in my house. So I no. See, Basil is in the other room. If I had my dining room door open, he would be in here. But I heard what seemingly was a water fountain. And I was like, I don't have a water fountain. So I look, and Dayla, my German Shepherd, decided to tinkle in her kennel. So I had to take all of that, including her, outside. I canceled a reading because she was in her kennel with the tinkle, and I had to clean that out. After cleaning that out, I had to give her a quick bath, and she was not the most cooperative. And I think I had some trickles and sprinkles of waterage upon the situation. So she became frizzy. And I was thinking to myself when I was looking at it, I was like, why is she looking like this? And then it dawned on me. I was practically in a monsoon prior to this situation here. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So Pisces, there is one situation that needs to be removed that's in the way. I'm going to say recognize what that is. Figure out what that is this week. You may not remove it this week, but recognize what it is. Get a clue, get some answers so we can work towards removing it, okay? It's a big block. It's like just one big issue. All right? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Cancer with the block. Okay? Cancer with the block. Cancers with the block. If I said something else, I do apologize. I'm telling y'all, don't get me. This is why I love doing lives. But if I did pre-recordings, then I don't even, if I mess up, I can just do it all over again. So, yeah. Leo, you get the card of the eclipse. The card of the eclipse, you know what? I love these nails. How beautiful they are up under, you know? But anyways, you get the card of eclipse. The card of eclipse represents um, a space of the union. It talks about the eclipse represent mariage. Mariage represente l'engagement. So it's the coming together. It is the union. It is it is promise. It is vows. It is contracts. But it is truly a space of union, of coming together. So with that being said, for you this week, understand that there is you and another factor or element that needs to come together. There is and that coming together again could be a contract sign, it could be a lease, it could be a loan, it could be a promise, it could be an actual engagement, but it is about it is bringing things together, moving as one. Bringing things together, moving as one this week. And that's where it is for you, my Leos. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. See, I wish I was doing a full reading for Leos so that we can have a clarity to what this union entails, you know? That would be lovely. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe next week I will do like full readings for every zodiac sign, but then I will need to make sure that I am taking off the comments. Oh, wonderful, Jean. Wonderful. Virgo. Virgo, you get the card of the Dark Man reversed. The Dark Man reversed. The Dark Man reversed tells us that this week there will be things that look like sugar, that looks like sugar, but may be salt. There's temptation. In reverse, this tells us that you're more than likely going to believe, you're more than likely going to believe the lie. So, I'm going to give it to you good. If it feels or looks too good to be true, it is. If it feels or looks too good to be true, it is. All right? Y'all, it looks like this smoke on this card is moving. Libra. Libra, you get the card of the Scathed Reverse. The Scathed Reverse. This tells us, Libras, that you're going to have some slow changes. Okay? Some slow changes. In regards to, let me go back to Virgo. I think someone asked me to go deeper. So for example, like I said, you may be presented with opportunities, situations, circumstances, or events or people that seem too good to be true. And that is the truth. They are too good to be true. Don't trust the situation. Don't accept the situation. If it looks like sugar, like I said, it is salt. Don't start using the substance thinking that it's sugar. So there's that, if I need to just go a little bit deeper there. Okay, wonderful. So going back to Libra, this week you're gonna have some slow changes. Not no changes, just slow changes. So with these slow changes, with the slow movement of manifestation, don't become frustrated. Don't become irritated. Trust the process. Enjoy the slow ride. And really take this slow change, as I always say, take the slow change as a moment to become more clear. Take that slow change as a moment to better prepare for what is to come. Changes are happening, but they're just slow. So this week, as you're maneuvering along your way, don't get caught up and thinking things aren't manifesting and things aren't happening. They're just happening at a slower pace. Okay? May not happen on your time, but divine time. Okay? Scorpio. Scorpio, you get the card of the moon reverse. The moon reverse tells us that you, my dear, actually have, you need to bring more focus to who and or what is helping you grow. And with that being said, this is telling us that you need to show gratitude and appreciation for who is helping you grow. I put it to you this way many weeks, many times. The grass you water is the grass that grows. Very simple, very clear, very easy. What you give gratitude and appreciation for is what's going to flourish. This is telling us that you may overlook some of those elements. Don't do that. Otherwise, you don't glow. So make sure that you take your time and make it a clear effort to show gratitude and appreciation to those spaces. And the grass that grows will make you glow. Exactly. I believe I said that in another situation. All right. Sagittarius. We get the card of Le Pierre Rivosé. Le Pierre Rivosé. This tells us that we are not in the right physical space. Ding, got it, heard you, clear as day. Honestly, today I was saying I'm going to have to move. Don't know where. It's been on my mind so heavy. But I know one thing is we have been looking for a space already to reopen a spot, but we got to get the shop out of the house. It is so cluttered. It is difficult to really organize the way that we need to. So that is one thing, but then also too, there was some discoveries in the house today that's just like every month we're finding something different. And I'm like, by the time I do all of these repairs, it will be enough. No, I actually don't get stressed at all. I am exhausted. I am tired. That I am. Like, once I finish this, and that's like one of these things, like, I need to go through my emails right now. There is no way that I can look at a computer right now, go through that space, and like when I get sleepy, my whole, like all of my logic, I can't form, I go into REM sleep like that. And so I am not in a position to do so. But so I will finish this, go wash my face, and go straight to bed, and get up at 4 a.m. and then get into emails and such, which is when I'm at my best in the morning. But yeah, so we are not in the right physical location. Our environment is not conducive to the blessings that we are needing to bring in. Let me make that clear again. Our environment is not conducive. It is not set up. It is not organized. It is not prepared to bring in what we need to bring in. I literally just had this discussion today at 11 o'clock with somebody. I had it at 1 o'clock with somebody, and specifically to this space. And this is a clear confirmation. Yeah, so I tell you, it is something serious. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just exhausted. But that is the thing about it. Like, I don't ask for much. I really feel that my business is probably one of the more reasonable costing businesses and all kinds of things um, compared to others that are out there that have no business charging what they're charging. I'm not even going to get into that whole situation right now, but the point is, um, I am literally pulled in 8 different directions. And then on top of that, I have another 12-hour trip this week because Parker has to go to the oncologist, you know. And now that my aunt is probably, well, more than likely transitioning, probably as I speak, um, I will have to go and do that. Work environment or home environment or both. It can be a environment. A environment. There is a environment. So for me, I know that it is my home and workspace. It is both. Um, but like if there is a question, like you're like been questioning, I don't know if I still need to be here or I like what I'm doing, but the people here aren't the best. Um, then you know that that's the environment that it is confirming to you. Yes, you're correct. This environment, these group of people are not the best. We need you to move on, or whatever the situation may be. So there's that. If y'all enjoy these lives, please comment below. Again, I know this is over an hour at this point. I think an hour and maybe 17 minutes. I don't know. And I don't necessarily want to, make them this long. I would prefer not to. But either way it goes, just let me know. Let me know if you like this, if you like the feel of this. I enjoy them. I do get worried, though, that they are too long. But in the same token, um, like, we vibing, right? Merci, merci, merci. Yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So thank y'all so much. Oh, wonderful indefinite stars. That is absolutely splendid. Great, 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 great. Sounds wonderful. All right. Well, y'all be blessed. Take it easy. Get your rest. Yes, open communication. I have no issues with that. I have nothing to hide. I am transparent as I can be with what I can be transparent with. Um, yeah, I mean, you can't help but to talk to you. You're here, I'm here. How rude would that be, right? So many blessings to all of y'all. Please go like my Flatalia page. Go save my new single coming out next week. The videos coming out and all of that jazz. So, and be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for these. Okay. So, à bientôt. Merci beaucoup. Bonsoir. Bonne soirée. It was a pleasure. Un fait plaisir being here this evening. I will speak to you soon. Répétez. Bonsoir. Bonsoiré. Bonne journée, depending on where you are. We will speak soon. À bientôt. À demain. Who knows? Au revoir. Ciao.